Hey there. So this is a Nordic deck with a new support that came out back in January. I believe in January. And yeah, also if you're not familiar with my channel, I do like more like casual deck builds, especially more like more related to Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's anime. Characters decks like plants, synchros, and such like that, like reptilians, fortune ladies, and such. Because of that, I also recently been doing EMVs. So along with this Nordic deck build, I'm also doing an EMV along, which are the EMV is also along with the deck is an EMV with about the Team Ragnarok with I think their name are Haldor, Brave, and Dragon, which are the three characters that has Odin, Loki, and Thor. Um, you could check that out or not is up to you. But that'll be also up in my channel and is up to you, like I said. So into that deck, like I said, this deck is more casual, nothing competitive, as you can see. And let's start. So I'm running three. To apologize if we get the name wrong, because I'm not that good with pronunciation. Three Nordic Golden Bursty. This is a new support, which is when it's special summon, you get special summon, or not special summon normal or special. You get a summon another one from your hand in Nordic. And once per turn, you can add one Nordic from your grave to your hand, which is a really good card to start with or have in your hand in the beginning of the duel. So you can start with like a good opening hand. Next, I'm running three. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Dransnir. Mostly just have it because it's a 3-star. And same thing with this. The black sheep and the white sheep. Just three. This one, the drag, kind of pronounce it. Mostly for the level 3. Evaldi, I think the Nordic Smith. I'm using him because he can search out for your Nordic relic, equip spells, and also your trap. And when he does is that when he's normal or special summon, you can add a Nordic relic, and also I think he has another effect which is yeah, he can special summon himself from your hand if you control an easier or Nordic monster. Next, I have a Alvis, the Nordic Alpha. Again, I apologize for not pronouncing the name correctly. So this monster helps you with a link summon or with a link Nordic monster effect. And yeah, sorry if I'm gonna go through this quickly because I don't want to make this video long. I'm running one Gamma just because I like him and I just want to have him. And like I said, this is more casual and just wanted to have him. One Fanadis, the Ascended Nordic, mostly just because she's a level 4 tuner, and I could use her as a substitute with the true level 3 sheet and such, and a level not level 2 fuckery on the Nordic Ascended. Reason of running her is because, well, she's a backup if I don't have if I can't use the Nordic Link monster effect, then I could use her as backup. But mostly I can use the Nordic Link because I use cards to help me try to mostly have cards effect to help me like make sure the Nordic Link monster effect is activated successfully. So for spells, I'm running 3. Again, I apologize for not pronouncing the name correctly. And I do apologize for all the error I'm saying in this video. I'm not that good as a speaker or a talker or whatever. So I'm running this 3 spell, the new one, the new support. What it does is you can special summon a Nordic monster from your deck, and when the monster you special summon is on the field, you cannot special summon any monster except for Aesir from your extra deck. And yeah, I know there's another effect, which is, let me check very quickly, because I keep forgetting. You can banish this card from your graveyard and one Nordic monster from your deck to your hand, then shuffle one card from your hand into your deck. And yeah, and also running one Nordic relic something something. Cannot pronounce it. Increase one of your Nordic or AC or monster 800 attack. And yeah, mostly that's it. There's another effect, but it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, it actually does matter, I think. When this is destroyed by a card effect, you get one Nordic relic card from your deck to your hand. It does matter sometimes, but yeah, my bad. Hippo Carnival. Hippo Carnival is like the new staple card for Nordics. A lot of people are running it in their deck. The new people who are running Nordics nowadays are running Hippo Carnival. So what Hippo Carnival does is that it special summon 3 tokens, and the 3 tokens gonna be well, unless you have the 3 tokens you're gonna special summon from your extra deck, and they're gonna be tributed or nothing like that. I think they can be tribute. Yeah, they cannot be tribute. So what you do is you special summon it. You do, not special summon. You activate it to a chain. You chain it to your effect of your activation of the Nordic Link monster, and then when the chain of resolve, you summon them, and then you resolve the Link monster effect, and the Link monster effect activate, and you remove these 3 tokens, and you get your Nordic monster. Next, I know some people are using these, and some people are not. I think there's a must-need card in the deck, which is the Sky Striker Mega Ego Booster. So what this does is you target a monster in your a monster in your extra monster zone. As long as you have no monster in your main zone, your extra monster means I cannot pronounce it. Your monster in your extra monster zone is on target. It cannot be targeted by any. Is on target or unaffected? Is unaffected. That target you choose a. I cannot pronounce this. A monster on your extra monster zone is unaffected by any card effect by your opponent except by this card. Well, mostly. So if you change this to your, like let's say change this to an opponent Ash Blossom or Impermanence, who are chaining it to your activation to your Nordic Link Master. And the Nordic Link Master, you mostly using it, and mostly when you have no master in your main master zone, you protecting it and you're protecting your activation, so you mostly successfully activating it. And yeah, this is a must have for your Link Master, in my opinion. In my opinion, some people are using it, some people are not. In my opinion, you must have it. This is not. This is just my thing. This is not necessary. This is just my little paranoia mostly. Cause like I said, same reason why I'm running the Ego Booster is because of Ash Blossom and Burnings and stuff like that. Mostly Burnings and Ash Blossom, because Call of the Grave is limited to 1, and the Nordic League Master is like very very important to activate the effect and be successful. I'm running 3 Prohibition, and the reason why, like I said, Ash Blossom and Burdens. So yeah, I always call Ash Blossom just in case, and yeah, and like I mentioned, Call the Grave, just because of Ash Blossom. And just because I'm mostly just because of this, you can tell I'm mostly going first. If I do go second, I do run a call. not call. A mind control and a instant fusion. Mind control and my instant fusion is mostly mind control to take my opponent monster and use that monster to what you call use it as a fodder of mostly a fodder or tribute for the link Nordic monster effect. Or if that's the case, if you do use prohibition, you can't use it with um Eco Booster because Eco Booster effect will not be activated no more. Because you have a monster in your main monster zone. And same thing with instant fusion. That if you use it for to summon, what you call it, doesn't I restrict. Next, two mystical space typhoon. That because of spell and monster reborn. Next, lastly, three trap Nordic relic Salvalian. That because of what it does is what this does is that what I call it negates when you control an ace your monster, you can negate all your opponent cards effects on the field that is faced up on once per turn. Not once per turn that turn. And if once per turn you could tribute a Nordic monster to special summon a ACR monster from your graveyard. It is a continuous trap, so yeah. For the the extra monster, I'm running 2 Odin, 2 Thor, 2 Loki. This is just because they're level 10s. This is very important, the Ascendants. 2 Cerberus, no, 2 Cerberus, Cerberus, a Phoenix, and a Unicorn, and lastly, a Restrict. The reason why I went fast at this moment is because I don't want this video to get too long. I already went too long on the main deck, but I think you already know Nightmare, doesn't Restrict, Phoenix, keep Secret Beast, not really important. You rarely go into them. Cerberus, I think it's just staple. Again, not really going into them. And then the one you mostly go always into are like Odin. But his effect is not really useful nowadays. Thor, mostly not really competitive. Neither is Acer because not Acer, Loki. Because traps are not relevant nowadays except for a few decks. And the only one that relevant is God of Covert. The Nordic isn't. The Link. But now if you're running Nordics or you have interest in Nordics, you should know Covert Nordic Instant Link Master Effect. If you don't know, I'll tell you what it is. Once per turn, when it's activated, you get Spanish 3. You can banish 3 Nordic. 3 Nordic or 3 cards? You can banish 3 cards, up to 3 cards from your hand or field. If you do, special summon that many Nordic monster from your deck and defense position. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon a monster except AC or monster from normal summon or set monster. So yeah, mostly choose like it's an instant special summon for Nord AC monster like Odin, Loki, or Thor. And she gives some protection to them, and she cannot be target for attacks for as long as you have one of the easier monster pointed at her, or she's pointed at one of them as such. And yeah, so that's the deck. Sorry for the long video and all the mispronunciation and bad communication and all that such. And yeah, and if you're interested in the AMV, you can check it out. I'm probably gonna post it in the link in the description. It's better than this video. I promise you that this video is gonna be terrible. The ENV is probably be way better, shorter, way shorter than this video. Anyway, so that's that. Um, yeah. If you like casual decks, if you like ENVs, you can subscribe or whatever. If not, if you just here to dislike whatever. Anyway, so that's it. Thank you for watching and goodbye.